All right, everybody, how are you doing today? We're here for another episode of Alice TV. I hope you're strapped in and ready to go because we're talking about 2023. And so as I start this video, right, I wrote a little bit of a script out because I want to have some pointers for myself. And as you know, it's often coming out with this yeah, we're so excited, we're pumped, right? We're hooting and hollering over here, right, about 2023. And I am getting excited, right? Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I also want to be real, right, with you. And so, you know, now that we have a lot of our problems under control, right? We've got our content getting dialed in right now. We're getting focused around the type of content. We're getting focused around who are the types of viewers. But in all that, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm fucking scared as fuck, right? You know, give you some examples, going deeper and what I feel is somewhat being vulnerable, exposing, you know, fears and concerns, right? That puts me on the, you know, talking about emotional stuff, right? All of that stuff is scary as hell, right? It is. It's scary as hell. But the bigger picture is that is the truth. And the truth needs to be heard, and living in a state of fear is not going to serve anybody. And so I want to just talk a little bit about you know, some of our intentions around 2023, what we're going to be doing, and I'm only giving you little snippets, right? Because don't want to put my foot in it if things go slower than they sometimes do. So look, main thing is this: we're going to be pushing forward with a lot more educational content. Educational content is not just going to be surrounding cannabinoids, right? Cannabis, cannabinoids, hemp, fiber, all that stuff is super good. But at the same time, we also want to be giving you some of the tools to go deeper into yourself, right? I want you to be thinking and looking at the Owls logo, which I love, by the way. And I didn't choose that. You should see the logos I put out. Thank God for group sourcing, because it was actually everybody on our Instagram account. They ended up choosing that logo. And interestingly enough, it's just all encompassing, geometrically sound logo. And so I want you to look at that logo and think of that as yourself, right? You need to be in the circle, right? You want to be whole, you want to be full. And there's different points on that, different angles, right? Of mind, body, spirit, that we need to be in alignment. And so in order to do that, you're of course going to, you know, need some cannabis, right? And for some of you might not need some cannabis, right? Some people, they just feel good without it. Some people are in pain, they need it. We want to give you access to that, but we want to make sure that you're educated and you know what you're buying and you know the reasons why you're buying something. Number two, once you're getting good in on that, well, now we need to switch over here and we're coming up to, you know, everything to do with internal, right? How are you working on your emotional state, your mental wellness? What tools do you have in order to better yourself so you can take back the power, right? Just like what cannabis does for all of us, right? It takes back power rather than just saying I'm just this, you know, victim that I have no power. I just need to have other people tell me what to put in my body. You know, you can in fact say, you know what, actually I can take cannabis and that makes me feel good and I don't need somebody else to tell me that. In the same way with your mental health, your emotional state, I want to give you the tools to be able to understand and know yourself better. And that also leads into your mental health and wellness is fed in with your physical state, right? And your physical state means you need to be working out, whether it's jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, even the gym. But the gym can be lonely sometimes, right? If you don't have a group, whereas with martial arts, there's always this cohesiveness. And I think with jiu-jitsu specifically, you know, there's nothing more close than you can get than being wrapped around somebody's neck, right? And and rolling around with them. In Muay Thai, while it's great, you're still you know, punching somebody or kicking somebody. That connection is different. Whereas with jiu-jitsu, it's you're holding on to each other for long periods of time. So anyway, not to go off the Richter scale here, my main point is this, is that This is a year of growth, right? This is a year of improvement. We have all been suffering far too long, and it's now time to take responsibility for yourself, your actions, what you put into your body, what you put into your mind. What are you doing spiritually for yourself to provide you with some level of hope, of a future, of some faith of better coming, that we all want to be doing better, and that God, love, abundance wants us to be growing. So how are we going to do that? We're going to hit it with the A, B, and C, the OWLS logo, right? Think about these different points, and we're going to be providing you with that education so that you can be better, so that we can be healing together, so that you can be propping up and helping others. And so, with that, it's important for you to be able to, once you get these tools, you get to know yourself better. I'm going to teach you how to communicate more clearly, more concisely, for you to not get in just like heated arguments and lose self-control, right? We're here to teach discipline, self-control, so that you can make a better life for yourself and a healthier self, right? And so I just really want to thank all 1,222 Parliament members that have stood by, because I've been down, right? I've been down in the dumps. 2022, God, 2021. I mean, it's been a pretty tough time, and I mean, we've all been suffering, but guess what? Our viewer count hasn't been going down, right? You didn't jump ship and fly off to some other nest. I'm sorry, I just like some of the analogies sometimes, right? But you get it, you get what I'm trying to say here. So I really appreciate to all of the loyalists, I like that, or the oilists, I should say. When I think about this Parliament, right? We've got our Parliament members, we've got our oilists, right? And we're gonna start building this structure, right, around OWLS and what it is that we're doing, and it all starts with you. And it starts with you going inside of yourself. And so I can promise you this, that OWLS is here for you. OWLS is here to help you to be better, to be a healthier self, to be a more disciplined self. And we're going to provide you with that education here. And if you want to pick up the products, we hope you will. Hope you enjoy your day. Get after it, everybody. Peace.